Hello there, fabulous ladies. Hope you're doing well. If you're suffering with hot flashes, then you need to watch this. Why is it so unfair? Women have to put up with so much. We're visited by Auntie Flo every single month. We carry the babies. We deliver the babies. We feed the babies. And men try and compare this to shaving. Yeah, right. And when we think we're done with it all, we go into menopause. And that's not even straightforward. First we get the symptoms of menopause, but we still have a period. What's that all about? Perimenopause. You still get the hot flashes, you still get the night sweats, you still get the mood swings, anxiety, brain fog, hair loss, the list goes on. And all we have to look forward to is the full-blown menopause when the symptoms get worse. Brilliant. So the periods go away eventually, and we have 4 years at least of the full-blown menopause. Some women report it taking 10 years to be free of any symptoms. And then they call it post-menopause. But good luck getting there, because I haven't found any woman who doesn't have one or another of the symptoms of menopause well into their 70s. And if we dare to enjoy ourselves, the odd glass of wine or the odd treat, we're gonna pay. We're gonna pay big. The symptoms just get worse. Well, I, for one, ladies, have had enough. Enough already. It's time to fight back. So here's my 5-point plan for beating the menopause. Okay, tip number 1, intermittent fasting. Now there's loads of tutorials on how to do this online by renowned doctors, so I'm not going to go into detail about that side of it, but I'm just going to share with you what I've been doing over the last 6 months. I do a 44-hour fast twice a week. That's starting on a Sunday evening and fasting all the way through till Tuesday afternoon. I do the same thing on Wednesday evening, fasting all the way through till Friday afternoon. It's taken me a bit of time to build up to that, and I have to say it hasn't been easy, but it is second nature now, and it's a great way of taking the pressure off your body, because it's stopping you doing the main energy draw in your body, which is digestion. These regular fasts take the pressure off because the hormones needed to digest food are not required when you're not eating. This frees up energy and nutrients so the body can focus on the reproductive hormones that it's struggling to make, like progesterone, estrogen and testosterone. We even have a little bit of testosterone in our bodies as well. As an added bonus, if you can get into autophagy, then your body moves from taking energy from the food you eat to taking energy from the cells that are already on your body. And they are the fat cells, which actually contain a lot of toxins and also a lot of the old hormone that your body has been unable to remove itself. It's a win-win. My next tip is to reduce sugar and alcohol for exactly the same reasons as tip number 1. When you're eating sugar and drinking alcohol, you're producing insulin. One of the things your body will always do is prioritize digestion over any other function in the body, because if our blood sugar is too high, then we will die. So if you're eating sugar, you'll be producing insulin. And another thing, alcohol not only impairs the function of your liver, it affects all of the other glands and organs. So your heart, your pancreas will all be affected when you're drinking alcohol. I know, sometimes alcohol is the only thing to just make things right, but it does have a negative effect when you're having menopausal symptoms. Even if you can't reduce the intake of sugar or alcohol, reduce the window when you eat them, and it's going to reduce the times when you're producing those hormones. And of course, if you're not producing hormones to digest food, then your body is free then to make more of the reproductive hormones. So the third tip I've got for you is exercise and sweating. This is a real good way of tapping into those cells that are full of toxins, that are full of energy. So if you empty your liver of its glycogen stores, if you've emptied your stomach with any food energy that's in there, then the only place your body has to go is to the cells. If you don't like doing full-blown workouts like me, march on the spot while you're putting the kettle on, brush your teeth and do some squats, some leg raises when you're watching TV, stretch your body when you're waiting for a screen to load, dance to some music while you're doing the housework. trying to sneak in those little bits of exercise, anything really just to get the body moving. Toxicity and inflammation reside in the joints and the muscles, so if you're moving them, you're giving your body a chance of moving them out of your system. Okay, where are we? Tip number 4, get some plant hormones into that body. Now you may be going to your doctor and having some kind of synthetic hormone replacement. I don't know, I don't go there, but there are plant hormones out there that you can use to help support you whilst you're going through the menopause. A great read if you're interested is a book called Grow Your Own HRT by Sally Duffel. I'll stick the link down below. She uses sprouts as a way of balancing hormones during the menopause. I sprout red clover and fenugreek seeds. I grow mine in a glass jar, really easy. Grow some in about 4 days, the others in about a week's time, and then they stay in the fridge and I just eat a pinch of them first thing in the morning on an empty stomach. They are a great way of sending the hormone messages to different parts of the body, to the glands and the organs, and also soaking up all of the used hormones, which are quite toxic to the body. If you don't want to grow your own sprouts, then my last tip is for you: seed cycling with the moon. A new moon comes into play every 28.5 days, which is pretty identical to a lady's menstrual cycle. The reason why I follow the moon cycle is because I no longer have a period, but I guess if you were still having your period, then you would follow your menstrual cycle. What you do with seed cycling is eat certain seeds for 2 weeks of the month and then another set of seeds for the other 2 weeks of the month, and you cycle those 2 seeds and they provide you with antioxidants, nutrients, fatty acids, and also the plant hormones that your body needs when it's going through the menopause. The first thing you need to do is work out where you live, what the moon cycle is. So when are you going into a new moon? When are you going into a full moon? So on your next full moon, grind a tablespoon of sunflower seeds and sesame seeds and eat those first thing in the morning. You can make them into like low sugar snacks with coconut oil and some stevia, that kind of thing, or you can even just sprinkle them on your food. This is the first part of the cycle when you're trying to boost your progesterone. You can also combine these with fenugreek seeds, which are high in plant progesterone. So 2 weeks later, you would move over to the other seeds, which are pumpkin and flaxseed. You grind them in the same way, 1 tablespoon in the morning, eaten on an empty stomach. You could make the snacks in the same way, and you just continue doing that cycle, 2 weeks of one set of seeds, 2 weeks of the other set of seeds. It does take a few weeks for everything to kick in and start feeling the effects of the seed cycle, but they do help to reduce menopausal symptoms. I hope you found the video informative and entertaining, and let me know what other videos you'd like me to do in the future. Please subscribe, like and comment. Keep being fabulous, and I shall see you on the next video. Thanks for watching.